Oh dear, I am feeling the urge to jump in a puddle.
Oh, it's Durin!
Traveler and Paimon? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
It's all good. We've had worse.
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
What?
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic, known as...
So, she asked us to come.
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
My mom?
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdottir. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Whoa! What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulon.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic, after all.
Aha! So it is Alice!
Hello, Aunt Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create. But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you.
What's this?
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was...
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret? Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire? Oh, that's because it was the work of more than one person. It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished. But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her.
Then what's this?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. She made me promise that I would bring it to you, because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret...
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Oh, is a straight answer too much to ask?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching. I'd love to tell you what she said. I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much...
I understand. But I only just started learning humans.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such... With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them. So don't be shy to ask lots.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then...
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up. But that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah. Let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this...
Ooh, the actual process might not...
Why is it?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book. Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
And this?
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it.
So we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
Oh, it just had to be a wild goose.
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish.
Yep. With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so now...
Yeah. Most of the time.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out. All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
imagine we should be on the lookout for clues. Huh?
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place there, a witch once spent a sleepless. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious... Hey, you... might have...
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where.
Yeah, that makes...
Still, I feel.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so we're up. Back in the Mondstadt Library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
So, we're supposed to find the seeds of the story.
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right? But
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other. So I suppose I can let it back when he first arrived here. Poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a
Nice! Sounds like Durin was
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time.
it's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you.
Oh? Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her.
But we don't know anything about this story.
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. That particular knight knows this library inside and out. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after. According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be...
Kinda looks like a poetry. Let's see what Lisa... Oh, wait! Did Clee write... We better show it to... Second strongest spell in existence. Wait, there's actually a book like that? Huh. There's... It's one of M's after all. An experiment log. Look, there's something
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Well, did you man... truly extraordinary. And certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around.
So, it's some kind of book of...
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's specs. The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't... After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it...
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself... Well, did you make... This...
Yeah, we could tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which, apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he...
Really?
Still, if that maid read this book... Well, did you... Yes, this is a restricted book.
Huh. But it looks like a regular...
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the Great Battle 500 years ago, during the Cataclysm in Conria. An evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt.
You're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspot.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. But this one hit a bit too... And since the knights back then were unable to track down the author...
So the version in the poem...
I'm afraid that question is something only the... Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be...
Forbidden texts? You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into. Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be...
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work...
All right, we've gathered...
Wait, look!
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking. At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a trace of palatial splendor. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Whoa! We're actually inside the story!
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
Yeah.
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us?
Okay.
And now, a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! Was that the same voice? Yeah.
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
You mean... M?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was... Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do.
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was... Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Yeah,
This must be the dragon egg, right? So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch...
this is my story, isn't it?
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along?
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch.
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to...
What? You want us to...
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For in countless tales, it is told that...
Huh, you...
Okay, I'll see what I... Decay! New life!
Let every unborn life be welcomed with tender anticipation, and may that warmth stay with us for a lifetime. At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, no living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception. I brought you into being because I willed it so. Just like the witch who created that. But I promise you this. Your birth was wanted.
You've never told me those things before, but for... Thank you for bringing me into this world.
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter? Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new... True. Everything's always so mysterious.
Huh.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey, that's Alice's fault.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know.
Wait, so even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world. You have fun, dearies. Toodles!
Oh, man.
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being... So it might be good to take a break.
A break. Yeah! Paimon has a sudden craving for the good hunter's sticky honey.
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lee.